Hello everyone, Andrew Stewart with AVU here. Today in our Teaching Virtually series, I'll be discussing the major differences going from teaching in person to teaching online. It is often assumed that virtual lessons will look exactly like face-to-face lessons in the classroom. As educators, we need to educate both parents and administrators that this is just not possible, especially for those teachers who are teaching some in the classroom and then have to attend to students learning remotely at the same time. Difference number one. Synchronous versus asynchronous. These words are often thrown around without being defined. In short, synchronous means the students learning remotely are getting the information as it is presented by the teacher. This could be through live video of the classroom or one-on-one Zoom meetings. It could also mean that their assignments are due at the same exact time as those learning in the classroom. Asynchronous means that there are some leeway in the time schedule. Students may learn through recorded videos, and the assignments may have due dates such as midnight or at the end of the week. Difference number two. A huge difference between teaching online and in person is the amount of time you have to teach the subject. In most cases, there are time limits that the teacher must be in front of a student each day. When teaching online, this is not the case. Let's be honest, most bosses don't require you to take an hour to work on a project that only takes 10 minutes to complete. This is what we expect out of our students each day though. Sit and listen to this lesson for an hour, even if you already know it, or you can learn it in 15 minutes. Learning remotely allows us to move past this archaic standard in education. Teachers can record a 5 to 10 minute lesson and then check for understanding. They can use that additional time for those few students who need the extra time. Difference number three. This leads me to a huge tip for teaching virtually. All across the US, right now, there are teachers still trying to put out hour-long lessons because that is what they know. Stop it. If you're teaching asynchronously and pre-recording lessons, record the lesson what I would call YouTube format. A 3 to 5 minute lesson will be much more effective for students than an hour's worth of lecturing because it is expected we teach bell to bell when face to face. Complex lessons can be broken up into parts as well. Record a short lesson, then give them a short assignment to practice. The student after practicing can then click on part 2 of the lesson, which is also a short video. Teachers, teaching virtually is not the same as teaching face-to-face, and ingenuity and thinking outside the box is encouraged. Let's make our mark on education using this time as an opportunity to change how education works for future generations. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more virtual teaching tips.